Well folks, welcome back to East Coast Fishing. We got the phone stand today, so everything I'll do tonight I should say this evening, will all be done just by me holding the phone. Forgot to bring the camera, so, or the stand for the phone. So everything I'll do today will be all just handheld stuff. We took the chance to see if we could get out for a few hours before the storm hit there at the weekend, so we found a nice little sheltered spot, and hopefully we can get a few fish out. Yeah, we kind of just chose a spot that we could try and find a little bit of shelter away from the winds and stuff, and where we are now at the moment is nice and sheltered. Don't have a huge amount of beach left to fish on, as you can see, but yeah, we'll see if we can get a few fish, and you know, and we'll keep you updated. The first casts are in the water, and I'm just going to swing you around now again because first fish is on the beach. There you go, folks. Tiny little school bass. So there you go, first fish for Brian there on the beach. Didn't take long, he's not in the water. What, 10 minutes? 10 minutes, little gas there straight away. Stephen was getting little knocks as well, so he's actually reeling in his rod now as well, so we'll stay with him until we see if he has anything there. Tonight might be something different. You might get to see the lads fish, because I won't be able to reel in my own fish and record at the same time, so tonight might be something different. It'll be the lads fish that you see, rather than anything I get. Stephen's no fish there anyway, so there you go, folks. Just as I said there, Paddy's just still setting up just to show you we are only in the water a couple of minutes, and Brian has a little school bass there. We have fished this beach in the past. We haven't fished it in probably 2 years now, maybe though, but we have fished it in the past, and it is a beach you can pick up lots of little school bass on. So yeah, there we go, first fish on the first cast there for Brian. But we'll leave you there, and as I said, I don't know if I'm going to show you, you won't see my fish me reeling them in anyway, that's for sure. So you might see me just when I reel them in. I'll show you them if I have any on the beach. You'll see them that way, but you certainly won't see me reeling any fish or anything like that, I suppose. There you go, folks. Paddy's first cast, a little bass there as well, so only little schoolies, but there's a few of them there anyway. So Paddy's going to take him off and let him back out there. That's two little bass there anyway so far. I'm just going to get this back out. I have a 4-ounce gripper on there, but I don't think I even need it, and they're all clipped down. There are 3 hooks, all clipped on a 4-ounce weight. Few beads on there, and that's it. So yeah, so that's it. I'm gonna get this one back out. Well, folks, there you go. Well, they're certainly not getting any bigger anyway, that's for sure. Tiny, perfect little bass there. Yeah, so first bass of the year all the same, so we'll take him even though he is only a micro little fellow. But yeah, first bass of the year for myself, so tiny little lad. There he is there. Lovely little fish. Tiny little lad. Right, so we get him back. Here you go back there, handy enough now in that way. He's gone, shot off there, not a bother running. So there you go, folks. 3 bass so far. If you want to call them basslings, we'll call them tiny little fish. So yeah, we've 3. Brian's got one, Paddy's got one, and I've got one myself. So yeah, 3 small little bass. So what I might do is we'll see what happens, we'll see how it goes. We might we'll up the hook sizes and see is there anything bigger out there, but probably not. Last time we fished this beach as well, we were constantly getting small little school bass. So, and couldn't pick up anything decent. And it looks like the start of the same thing again this evening. All little schoolies. So as you can see, we only have a small little bit of beach left. I think we're nearly at high tide now, so we should be alright. It'll drop off then and we can walk back out. So yeah, so I think it's nearly at high tide now. Maybe a half an hour to high tide, so we'll be grand. Not a lot of beach to work with. That's it, folks. First little fish there for myself. As I said, I will bring you back when I show you the lads' fish. I did forget to bring the phone, my phone stand with me, so it'll all be kind of handheld stuff this evening. That's it. I'll talk to you again soon. Second little bass for Paddy. Henry close.
What? Oh no, I'm not having very close. I'm getting some fucking different attack. Oh, it's just a little bit enough.
And mine was only half that size.
Oh.
Mine was only half that size. Ah, but I'll get the big one. I'll get the big one. Huh? Well, last time we were here we said the same thing. There has to be good ones out there. And that's all we got. little schoolies. Oh, Steve was getting spiked. Yeah, wellies on you while you're running away for. Right, folks. 4 little fish so far. All little schoolies. Hope we can pick up something better, but if not, it is what it is. So we just tried to find a sheltered little spot for this evening. We found one. It's grand. No jackets on, no nothing. Wind's coming from the west now at the minute, so it's right on our back, so it's grand. Nice little sheltered spot here. Welcome back, folks. There you go. Paddy has a little double shot. He's a bass on the bottom and he's a little whiting on the top there. So he's going to get them off and get them back, and I'm going to swing you back over here because the two of us reel in at the same time. And I've got 2 flats on mine and 2 of us have to reel in there at the same time, so I've got 2 little flats on mine there. So Paddy had a bass and a whiting, and I've got the 2 little flats. And just so everybody knows, see Stephen there? He's still blanking. So that's it, folks. Little update there again. Gonna get these 2 little guys off and back into the water there. So that's it. Still getting a few fish. And yeah. So we're here, not even an hour yet. So I suppose we've had the bass and the 2 little flats there now as well. And Paddy has, I think it's 3 bass now and a whiting, and Brian has a bass, and Stephen doesn't have anything yet. So we'll leave you there. We'll get these guys back. I didn't get a chance to see you reeling in, folks, but there you go. Another little school bass for Paddy there. Another little schoolie. What's that, 5 you had now, is it? 5 school bass now and a whiting for Paddy. There you go, folks. Good little fish from there. Stephen's fishing. Look, Paddy's fishing here. Stephen's fishing there. Hasn't caught a fish yet. That's 5 bass and a whiting for Paddy. So I've had 1 bass and the 2 flatfish. Brian's had a whiting and a bass as well there. So as I said, Stephen now we're, I don't know how long in, we're 2 hour and a half maybe. Stephen still hasn't caught a fish. Welcome back, folks. I think Stephen and Paddy are getting bites here at the same time, I think. So we see what happens. No? Gone. You're like gone as well. Just 1 good bite, that was it, gone. Never took it, never came back. Well folks, I suppose I'll do a little update on for I suppose. I still only had those 3 fish that I caught earlier on. I had the 1 bass and the 2 flounder that I got earlier. Paddy has 7 bass now and a whiting, so Paddy's doing alright. Brian has a bass and a whiting, and Stephen here is blankety blank. So Stephen hasn't got a fish yet, so rain set in now, as you can see there.
He's getting there, he's got a bite.
Paddy says he's getting there, he's actually got a bite now. But the rain set in now and it's pretty heavy, so no shelters up tonight. The shelter's up there now in a minute. Yeah, it's heavy rain now, so yeah, no shelters tonight, no room for shelters tonight. So that's it folks, just a little update for you there. I said I still only those 3 fish that I got earlier on, and I didn't show you all Paddy's bass, but Paddy has 7 of those little school bass he has now, and a whiting as well. And Brian has a little school bass and a whiting. But that's it, so not a huge amount to report, nothing of any size really, only small fish. So that's it, well, I'll let you go, and I will bring you back, and if we do catch anything, and I'll show you if we do catch anything else. Talk to you again in a bit. So Stephen let that bite there develop a little bit, and I'll just show you now. I think he has a fish this time. He actually has a fish. Well, he thinks he has anyway. And there you go. And there you go. Stephen's first little fish of the day, little bass. And that's 7 bass for the season now for Stephen. Paddy caught up to them all in one night. Right, so there you go. Stephen got his first little fish there tonight, so we'll talk to you again in a bit. Stephen's after getting the bite there, but again. Is that right? Yeah, just come down here, just come down this side and stand this side. Is it there for the plane?
No, I'm way up there, look at it.
Oh, is that?
Ah, that's crazy.
That was the wind blew down, Paddy. It was the wind.
Look at the wind.
Yeah, the wind took the line down there.
Oh, right.
He has a devil. No? Well, that wouldn't surprise me, but I was getting fingerling. Stephen again with a little gas. He's probably got washed away. Brian got a bite there, he ran down to his rod, so we'll see. There's Stephen's little bass there. Funny little dog, all small little fish. There he is there. Small little fish, small little bass. See the Brian Gannick in that there. He obviously got a good bite because he saw it from here and ran down to his rod there. He must have. Sketchy enough here, but
I'm telling you, this is sketchy. I'm looking at the beach here now. There's not much. There's not much room there. There's pretty water there. And back water.
sketchy enough.
Yeah, keeping there really good. Keeping down there and that old beach, you know what I mean? I come pushing back again.
Well folks, there you go. Just to finish off with, we're finishing up now, we're heading up the road. A little whitening there in the bottom one and a little rockling there on the top. So that's it, we're going to finish up. We're going to get back up the road out of here. So the swells are getting bigger now, and even though the tide's dropping away, the swell's getting bigger, so we need to get up off of here. So yeah, I suppose for anybody who is going to fish a venue like this, make sure you don't do it on your own. Make sure you have more than one person with you. And you know, there's 4 of us here today, so we'll be alright going back across here. But the swells are big. The tide is dropping out, but the swell's still coming all the way in across the beach. So that's it folks, going to leave you there. We're going to finish off those 2 little fish there, little rockling, little whitening. So I had little rockling I didn't show you earlier, so I had a bass, 2 flounder, 2 rockling and a whitening. That's what I had for the night. Paddy had 7 bass and a whitening. Brian had bass and a little whitening, and Stephen had a bass in the end as well. So right, that's it folks, I'm going to let you go and we'll talk to you again somewhere else on the beach.